Hey everyone, welcome back to Yikes World. I wanted to get a quick video out just because I haven't put out any major videos lately, but it's mainly due to the fact that I've been playing a lot of Persona 5 The Royal lately. I mean like a lot. There are some nights where I will sit on my couch expecting to play for 30 minutes and I will look up at the clock and it is 1 a.m. the next day and I have just, this game it's taking over my life again. I forgot why, there was a little period of time for a second when I forgot how much I loved Persona. Honestly, I was like kind of iffy on if I was gonna get Royal. I was like, it's just gonna be the same game but with extra stuff. But now that notion is completely gone because of my cynicism is done for. And one of the leading factors that helped me get back into the groove was the fact that they were introducing a lot more of the newer characters a lot earlier on. That's going to bring us into today's main person we're talking about, Takuto Maruki. Yeah, also known as Maruki. He's the new guidance counselor over at Shujin Academy. This is just like a little first impressions / I'm only as far into his confidant as you can get for the time being. Just beat whose palace did I just beat? I just beat Futaba's palace. And we're leading on into, I just got back from Hawaii, pretty much. But yeah, I want to give like a first impressions video kind of about Maruki and my thoughts on him so far. I'm not going to really talk about his abilities that he gives you, but I'm more going to talk about just him as a character because personally, I think he's a great addition to the cast. I think he's definitely like a chill dude. I think we can all agree that Mr. Maruki, he's a pretty chill guy. Like, and I love his whole bit with the snacks, honestly, because as a fan of snacks myself and as a pudgy boy myself, I love that. If I would totally go see him, Maruki, for the snacks. Even if I didn't need counseling, I would still go see him just for the snacks. Honestly, that's the kind of person I am. So I would, if there were snacks being offered somewhere, that would make me more likely to actually go and partake in whatever service is happening, right? Free food. So one reason I really like Maruki is that he's just a chill dude. Like, he knows, I feel like they put Maruki in the game to speak to me. Like, look, we know that sometimes you feel like you don't have anyone to talk to, and you like snacks. So we put a character who wants to talk to you and give you snacks constantly. And honestly, I'm all for that. Maruki he's kind of goofy. One of his first lines is he's like, "Yeah, just come to me if you have any problems." Oh, but I can't help with money problems. But seriously though, Maruki he's actually kind of funny. I like him. I like his vibe. I like he's very calm about everything. And from what I can tell, the whole thing with new characters being introduced into a game is that obviously he's not just going to be like some throwaway character. Like, he's supposed to have some sort of importance to whatever new story they're telling. So it's hard for me to feel like he's not in some way going to turn into a bad guy. I don't know. But it's just me, like, because I don't know. He almost seems too nice, you know? Like, there's not really the idea that all adults in this game are bad, because you do have some confidants who are adults who are good, you work with them and they teach you things. They're not freaking trash piles like the rest of society. But Maruki himself, he's almost kind of like too good to be true. I feel it's hard for me. Because I know how much Atlas loves their like bad twists or something or whatever. I feel like I know that Maruki is going to be some sort of evil. Let alone because he's one of the very few people who is actually interested in cognitive science, which those of you who played Persona 5 knows that that's what Futaba's mother was studying before, let's just say, she was forcibly fired from life. But the real important part is that Maruki is not only aware of it, but he's studying it. I'm pretty sure at this point he's like reading a book that Wakaba actually wrote. So this is kind of like all the pieces are lining up for him to be a complete villain and be masking his true intentions. But on the surface level though, what he's telling you he's all about, I'm kind of down for it. Maruki is he's not really a doctor, he's a guidance counselor, right? but he's looking for ways to help heal people mentally, kind of. In his own words, he's looking for ways to cure trauma and stress. So he's not really interested in healing like broken bones and bruises and scars. He's interested in the brain. The brain and the heart that's what people refer to as like heartache or like trauma or stress. It's the brain / your heart. It's kind of like getting overwhelmed and overworked. Like when your brain kind of like sends you down like panic attacks, it gets like worked up over nothing. And I've had that happen to me a lot, where I just kind of I've had that happen to me in the middle of recording a podcast. I just kind of like, my brain just starts shooting at 1,000,000 miles an hour, and it's like, oh my god, what is going on right now? I feel freaked out. And it's not like there's anything especially going wrong. It's more just like, yo, what the heck? Why is my brain just being weird for no reason? Or I'm just incredibly stressed right now, and my brain is not making it any easier for me to function. So having him kind of being able to want to cure that pain that affects us all, that nobody really knows how to deal with besides just talking to people. So there's that whole idea of like, well, what could he use that for? Maybe he's trying to like make people complacent with something, or is he trying to like avoid people from feeling hurt so that they will just, so that I don't know what, because what happens when we try to avoid the pain? Because the pain is what helps us keep going, right? You feel the hurt, and that's how you know that you can still love, is because love and hate are two sides of the same coin. So if you kind of heal your hurt unnaturally, that'd be healing your love unnaturally. I don't know. There's a lot of dualities here. There's a lot of interesting conversations to be had. I've already been going on for a decent amount, so I think we'll just cut it off here. It's a nice little stream of thought, little consciousness thoughts about Maruki. Honestly, what is this guy even trying to cure? What does he want to prove? Huh? Maybe I feel like maybe he's trying to cure his own heartbreak. Maybe I think, yeah, like, I don't know. Maybe let's say like 16 years ago or something, he had a kid and then abandoned her. Wait. Maybe so. If he's trying to cure his own heartbreak, maybe he like abandoned his kid or something. I don't know. Wait a second. If he abandoned, oh no. What have I done? Oh God. This one's for you, Maruki-kun. I hope we have a lot more wonderful, insightful, and mentally stabilizing conversations in the future. Yeah. I think I should get a counselor. My brain is getting foggy and I can't see straight. Maybe I should see a counselor for the first time. I know that sometimes I feel lost. I don't know what to do now. Sometimes I have trouble separating the ideal and the real. Ideal and the real. What makes it real? When I gain a migraine, I aim for Tylenol. No drugs of the heartbreak. It seems terrible. My paper craft heart turned to trash. I feel terrible. I need a way to cure the stress I've been blessed with. Even when I'm not in school, I get tested, looking for the answers like why can I identify why I can heal the pain my brain's delaying inside my mind. I just need to breathe. Let my heart keep beating so I feel the pain, and if I work myself dead, it was to obtain adhesive in case the glass heart breaks. Ideal and the real pain is we make. So make up your mind who you're gonna be, cause I'm not letting fake pain take my life away from me. Ideal and the real. I should see a counselor. I need a counselor. A counselor, ideal and real. What is real? My brain don't work too good. What do I do when I don't know what's real anymore? My body feels pain that my head can't explore.